Looking at the evidence, this case was about getting Vybz Kartel in prison and leaving him there.
Wagwan people, one of the dope everybody doing good as always is what I say. And here on the agenda today we have a video for show now. Basically a Vybz Kartel lawyer go in depth in the case so you can understand what go on. Because most of them something here never really get for talking at the appeal. You see me? So I go hear it from him. You see it. Also we have Silk Boss, both baby mothers having identical babies, almost like the babies them are twin. Anyways, me I go show you what I want, so make sure you stick around. Leave a like on the video and make sure you subscribe because I don't know so yes, so you get the latest, you see me. So we kick it off with Silk Boss. So Silk Boss' daughter Rosaria turned 1 today, so I want to send out happy birthday to baby Rosaria, you see me? Yeah, people. So in regards to that now, Silk Boss did have a second baby mother which was unsure of. You see me? But up to now, them not really give clarification whether or not a Silk Boss spitting or not. But looking at the photos, because the other baby mother did release the baby picture before. And now we see Brie release Rosaria picture on her birthday, which is today. And looking at both of the picture them people, the babies almost passed for twin. One is a boy and one is a girl. The one with Brie is a girl, Rosaria, and one with the second baby mother, who is from Canada, is a boy. But as I say, up to now, when you hear Silk Boss claim the baby, or you even say nothing about the second baby. But we hear him make tune about Rosaria, and in the song, you don't make it sound like him only have one pitney. You see me? But that's beside the point. The baby them look identical. You see me? Silk Boss a striker. I mean, it's a Silk Boss father a footballer, so I guess him get the genes from him. Striker. But yeah, people, you see what I go out there, so what do you think about that? You see me? So if Silk Boss never want to claim the baby, boy, I can't hide it. Not for DNA test, no need for the right there, so. Tell me, I tell you. You know, so it could be a case, because them say, when a baby mother hate a particular person during a pregnancy, the baby end up favor them. Maybe at that too. And the DNA test here somebody is spitting. Who knows? But people, the baby them look identical. Nah, sir. Half a Silk Boss spitting that. But anyways, leave your thoughts on this in the comment section. Right now we're gonna move on. And we're gonna talk about Vybz Kartel case now. So yesterday was the final day of appeal in the UK for Vybz Kartel, and everybody anxious to know what the verdict is. I made do a video yesterday, but for all who don't see it, we're not going to get the verdict not until the next 2 to 3 months. That's how long the jury, the UK Privy Council, rather, normally take for deliver a verdict. You see me? But the good thing about this now, the good thing for Vybz Kartel and Sean Storm is that everywhere, every person who involved in a law will give them opinion upon this appeal in the Privy Council. I say, yo, this went in Vybz Kartel favor. And what I say is that there's no way that the Privy Council will continue with the sentence that Vybz Kartel get. So it's either them are go demand a retrial, which based on how it look not like it possible. Or them are go reduce him sentence, or basically let them free. And the liable thing for do are basically if you let them free. That's what most law person with know law, with study law is saying about this case at the moment. So this looks really good for Vybz Kartel. You see me? So right now, Vybz Kartel I take time packing bags. Well, well, which bags do I go pack? But anyways, yeah, it look good for the dog them. Without a doubt. You see what I say? And I don't know if you know watch the video on the screen, but at first you see Paul Allen in face, so ever. And they enjoy for the whole time. Shocked. It's like he must say, yo, Jaja God, we get exposed big time. Yeah, people. But yeah, want to think about what I want to hear and want to see over the past couple of days. Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, I show another video, you know, Isaac Buchanan. Basically, I go in details in regards to the Vybz Kartel case. What really happened behind the scenes. The things that we never really get for talk at the Privy Council. You see me? Watch the live, yeah, and you can leave no thoughts in the comment section. You see me?
Don't know it. The Lords respectfully don't know it.
But when our Chief Justice says, listen, this is homegrown. This was made by us, the people, for the people, by the people, not from our colonial masters, to have us escape slavery, knowing that when we escape slavery and on the road to independence, we had to make sure that the least among us would be treated as humans. Because all of we now gonna have money, but I can tell you, say, all the riches, the silver and gold will vanish away, but a good constitution will never decay. And the creatures of the constitution can never abuse you when the constitution is working. So what happened February 14th and 15th? The working of the constitution, the showing up of a disgraceful moment where the constitutional rights, not now, because I can tell you this with pride and authority, that in Jamaica, the court, and you can ask the people who are always on, whether it be the Rattigan show or previously the Andre Stevens show, any one of these shows, when I appear on these platforms and we talk about the Constitution and talk about the judiciary, it works. So the complaint being made on the Vybz Kartel case was when the charter was just changed. Is when we were getting rid of the wickedness and the bad mind and the corruption. Corruption still there, and you know, your parliament, the six don't come out yet, but the corruption within the police force, the use of the man's phone, the tampering of technological information, and then you have we soon talk about the jury. When you put people who deal with police, husband and wife up on the jury, or the police were responsible for security, soldier up on the jury, woman we sleep floor but her man a police, and the mix up, and then woman we own funeral parlor where I walk up the street but had a cell phone, and she's the this and she's that. All of them mix up here going, you know, real thing. And these things is what is the other side of the game. And so the right to privacy now is get your privacy, breach your privacy, then scandal you. It's called ad hominem. Scandal you and use information to shift the narrative in the public space and speak about circumstantial things that don't necessarily have inescapable inferences. But why I say all of this? Because a jury of your peers is all those things that I tell you. But the key aspect of it is a properly constituted jury. That is what we must think about. A properly constituted jury. So I go back to it now. And our Constitution, Section 16(1) says, whenever a person is charged, it's with a criminal offense, he shall, unless the charge is withdrawn, be afforded a fair hearing within a reasonable time by an independent and impartial court established by law. You see that? Independent and impartial court. People must ask themselves, what is the independent and impartial court? Well, at the time, it would have been the jury. At the time, it would have been the judge. And at the time, it would have been how the process works. The defense attorneys come in and the prosecutor is there and all of that. So 4 men charged for murder, not capital murder, murder simpliciter, and information collected, collated, and sorted by the police in breach of the Interception of Communication Act. And the Constitution, this Constitution, the Charter, and through the Charter, it says that to use this information, if it's not collected in the manner that the Charter prescribes, it must be demonstrably justifiable in a free and democratic society. That's the crux of the matter. Now, within this demonstrably justifiable in a free and democratic society, they said it's not. We don't need that. Them don't need that. Them boy don't need that. Them definitely, and we not do it. And the judge says, aren't you daunted? Says to the prosecutor, he was in court today. Aren't you daunted by the fact that the people now have a powerful constitution that shifts the burden on you to tell us why you breached the right? And we know how it works, because there's a case. There's a woman who had her cell phone, her son was murdered, and they wanted the code for the phone and all of that, and they go to court and all. They had to go to court, and then a judge does the test. So just like how it worked for Uptown, it must work for the ghetto youth. But it never works so for these four men. We go to the Court of Appeal and they say, well, but mind you, charter young, people don't really interpret it yet. It came out at the time when Constitution get nice when I was in law school. So we get a different type of training. We grew up knowing that the Constitution was the done of all done. So all this one done and skeng done and done done and Stefan done. Yeah, the Stefan done ain't no done, like the Constitution. Them kind of things there. Right? It's what I said, the kingdom come from, not Jada. You know, the kingdom, not Jada. You get what I'm saying. And yeah. And we ain't talking about Will, Jada either. But you get where I'm going. So with all of this now, growing up knowing, as in growing up meaning in the law and knowing the importance of the Constitution, know about the importance of equality, the importance of treating your brother horizontally, with respect and human dignity. Everybody has that right. That was what was deprived for these men. And coupled with that, after that conduct, here comes the jury now. Incident number 2, woman say, my son say him there jail with them, because guess what? You know, everybody picnic can do no wrong. We see it on the TV every day. When the police murder them say, my good youth, him not do nothing. Yeah? When you go around, you kill everything, and then when you dead, the news people report that you're a businessman when you's really the murderer and all of that. But I'm not assassinating the character of dead people. I'm just saying is when, for the purposes of creating a narrative, we do all kind of things and try to make people bad people good and good people bad. And that's why when you try to defame people, you find yourself apologizing. Or sometimes you just have to apologize because you don't want them beat you and kill you, because also then go on when them ready. And you must have self-check morality. You must know what suits you when you are doing what you're doing. So the key to that now is to not fall into the narrative of who's saying what. It's never over till the fat lady sing. But I can tell you this, man, the Bible don't lie. When God sent Moses for him people, him did know say he was going to put Moses in the same castle, the same palace as the future Pharaoh. And that future Pharaoh was going to have inferiority complex, because this Pharaoh had to be in the trenches. The Pharaoh is not of the ilk of Moses, because he was raised beneath Moses. So when you can't be as the ilk, when you can't do the law, you have to be in the trenches. And to be in the trenches, you have to delve into nepotism, because you can't respect the law when you're in the trenches. The trenches is dirt. The trenches is a pigsty. So anywhere in the space you hear somebody say, I am in the trenches every day. Because the executive, you can ask the parliamentarians, when the only time you see them is election time, they're not in the trenches. That's why you need the councillors to be in the trenches, and the MPs drive around in the big cars now and then from time to time, because they're too nice to be in the trenches. That's what we mean. So you say you're in the dirt and you're on the ground, you're the foot soldier and you're proud of that. It just means that you're not dealing with the legal aspects. You just a do work and a push your agendas. You're not. Yeah, that's what trenches mean.